I want y'all to take a look at this chart. This shows how much money we printed in 2020 alone. Look at this insane amount of money that was printed in 2020, and it still hasn't stopped until recently in 2022. Did you know that? 80% of all U.S. dollars in existence have been printed in just the last 2 years. In just the last 2 years. Look, we went from $4 trillion in circulation to $20 trillion in circulation. And we're wondering why everything was had an over-evaluation. Everything was inflated. Nothing is really as it seems. All the prices of stocks, like we had the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, the S&P, crypto, everything was just out of hand. People was putting money into all of these things. Why? Because we had extra money. This is sickening, and we're wondering why we are where we are right now. And I think, in my personal opinion, this is going to be worse than 2008, and I believe possibly even worse than the Great Depression. Right now, we might even go into hyperinflation, but I think we might be deflationary, which is even worse. All right, so let's go ahead and check out why I'm feeling this way. Look at this. The IRS sent over $800 million in potentially improper recovery rebate payments. This is sick. Look, the Internal Revenue Service issued potential improper recovery rebate credit payments totaling $898 million, according to a new report. So look, this is really almost $1 billion sent to the wrong people. The IRS sent almost $1 billion to the wrong people. The report from Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration noted that $79.8 million in recovery rebate credits actually should have been paid to eligible individuals, but see, the people that was meant to get it didn't even get it. Like, I don't even know how our government does things like this. The people that were meant to get it, it's not like they sent it to the people that meant to get it and then accidentally sent it to more people. The people that didn't even need it got it, and the people that needed it didn't get it. Come on, man. But oh my gosh, $818 million was paid to ineligible individuals. Nevertheless, the IRS declined to review nearly $598 million of the improper payments and take the actions needed to recover them. So they didn't even care to get the money back. That's just like whatever. Like, come on, like you can see why some conspiracy theorists and people feel like this is all being done on purpose. Like, we didn't even yeah, whatever. What's $600 million? Whatever. Forget about it. Who cares, right? The IRS also told TikTok it has no plans to further help approximately 10 million potentially eligible individuals receive their payments. So on top of that, 10 million other people should be getting payments, and they're not even going to try to get the money back from the people that didn't deserve it, and they're not even going to try to get money to the people that they meant to send it to. Okay? Wow. The recovery rebate credit was part of the federal government's effort to provide a stimulus to the economy during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. The CARES Act. Remember when the Democrats passed the CARES Act? Everybody was happy. We thought this would go a certain way. The CARES Act, passed in March 2020, created the refundable tax credit of up to $1,200 per eligible adult that will be applied towards the taxpayer's tax year 2020 tax liability. For most taxpayers, that meant receiving economic impact payments deposited in their bank accounts or through a debit card in the mail. But if they didn't receive their payment, they could claim it on their tax return. In addition, eligible individuals were able to receive up to $500 for each child in their family that was under 17 years old. The Consolidated Appropriations Act of December 2020 later added an RRC of up to $600 for each individual or $600 for each eligible child and modified the eligibility requirements for the RRC. Taxpayers had to enter the amounts they received from the payments and credits on their tax returns, and the IRS would reconcile them with its records. Now, as of May 27, 2021, the IRS has processed 26.3 million tax returns with RRC claims totaling $39.2 billion. TikTok found that the IRS correctly calculated allowable RRC for 26 million. So they had a 99.3 of those 26.3 million tax returns were good. However, TikTok tested and identified 181,743 returns for which IRS programming problems, error resolution, function tax examiner mistakes, or timing issues resulted in the wrong RRC being given to the taxpayer. In addition, the 355,000 ineligible individuals were erroneously issued the RRC, according to the report. They include ineligible dependents, non-residents, individuals associated with a credit from a U.S. territory. So look, they was even giving money to people that's not even U.S. citizens. Like that's amazing. I don't even know how you just get to that point. Like, whoops, here goes some money. TikTok also identified approximately 10 million potentially ineligible individuals who have not received any RRC as May 27, 2021. A number of factors contributed to the problems, including the debit cards that were sent to millions of taxpayers from a third-party financial company. So that's another reason you had a third party get involved. There could be a lot of mix-ups just there alone, right? Probably it was too much to handle for them by themselves. That's what it seems like, and they were rushing this thing out. We're seeing a common thing with rushing things out. It doesn't seem to work out too well, right? I've just been talking about how Luna rushed everything out, and now the government rushed out this CARES Act, and I mean it is hurting us. This economy is falling apart as we speak. Many of those cards were mistaken as junk mail and accidentally thrown away. Like, why wouldn't you make it to be like important mail? Like, you ever get those bills in the mail when it's like urgent, open now or something like that, and then you open it and it's like it turns into an ad. Like I don't know, some companies like buy a dish 20% off or something like that. You're like, bro, you made me think this was like some official document and it's just an ad. Why wouldn't they do that for the cards? Like, mistaken as junk mail and accidentally thrown away, although taxpayers had the chance to claim the funds later. They could have been like important tax document on the open now or time sensitive, something on there. Don't make it look like junk mail. Make it look like an official mail piece of mail from the government. Man, this is crazy. Finally, debit card policies and the decisions to manually verify RRC claims unnecessarily burden taxpayers and delayed access to stimulus payments for some taxpayers, said the report. All right. So the point is, we rushed out all of this money to all of these people for what reason? For what reason? For them not to receive their payments? For us to be in a we'll have 80% of all the U.S. dollars that are in circulation right now being printed in the last 2 years, and it didn't even go to the right people. And what happened to the money? Most of it went to TVs and Walmart. Most of it went to clothes because during this time period, don't forget now, everything was shut down, but somehow we were still managing to buy luxury items. We were buying Gucci bags, clothes. We were at the time, people were going on trips. As soon as everything opened back up, we wasted our money as people in the U.S. because people that were getting money, it was like extra money. Now we don't forget, not only did they spend it on junk, they were like, okay, well, I could improve my future. They were putting it into crypto. They were putting it into stocks, Tesla, Amazon, etc. And then we were forced to put all our money and buy everything inside of things like Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's. Those stores were the only things open at the time, Walmart. So where did all that money go? It was funneled into those companies. All the mom and pop stores pretty much went out of business. Landlords didn't even have to pay landlords money. So people would like, this whole situation is going to be looked back at in the future, and they're going to be like, what the hell were these people doing? Like, these people can't be this slow. But yes, we can. Obviously we are this slow as a nation, and as our government. Wow. Like, talking about dropping the ball, talking about like this, it's so bad that it looks like it's done on purpose. Like, you would have to think that this was done with malicious intent to destroy people's livelihoods in the future, to just totally wipe out the middle class, and then not even help out the people that needed this. Because that's all that's resulting from all of this money printing right now. And it's destroying the crypto industry. It's destroying the stocks. It's destroying every industry in America, our supply chain. Everything has been just thrown off course, and it's not going to be corrected anytime soon. And we're gonna have to go through the pain. We're gonna have to suffer for our government's mistakes, for shutting down the economy for no reason, to printing a whole bunch of money and then giving it to the wrong people. And then we're not even going to mention the stealing of everybody's money, because this was like the biggest transfer of wealth of all time. You gave these people money under the guise of helping them out, and it went to wrong people, and it really just funneled right back into their own hands. That's all that happened. This is sickening. All right, guys, man. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your boy Moonwalk Crypto. Don't forget to check out the Whale Rocket Podcast every Thursday. We're coming with a new episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace.